Okay, now let's say I wanted a little bit of distortion in it. So distortion is mainly controlled by the drive knob, so let's make that go pretty far up, probably about 7 up. Now let's listen. Now it has more of like a harsh tone, so like if you don't want to play that clean, you could just work with that. Okay, now let's say I wanted to add even more effects to this. There's a couple things you can do. Let's say I wanted like kind of like an echo kind of thing. So we go over to the delay knob. Let's turn that up to probably around 7. And this should give you a nice like echoish sound. Alright, that sounds good. Now let's say instead of delay, I wanted reverb. So first we're going to turn the delay all the way off, just so you can hear the reverb and what it does. Now the reverb you can see is on this knob and it's in the smaller letters. Now to access the smaller letters, you'll have to press this button that says hold for alt features. So we hold that down and then we can twist to turn this knob in order to add reverb. So reverb, let's turn it all the way up just so you can hear it. Let's play the high E. You can kind of hear how it's in like more of a concert mode, and there's like the sound drags out more. Now for the opposite effect, just hold down the button again, and then you turn it all the way down. So that way the sound will basically just cut out when you stop playing. Now let's move on to the other small words that are on these knobs. Here you have bass, mid, and treble. So this will basically work with like what sound you're trying to get out of the guitar. Like if you want more of like a bassy and like a rhythm kind of sound, you would turn up the bass. And since it's in the small letters, we'd have to hold down this button and then turn that in order to access the bass. So you would turn that up if you wanted more of like a rhythm sound. And if you're going to play more like mid-tone kind of sounds, then you turn on the mid. And if you wanted more like high sounds, more like solos, like if you're going high up the fretboard, then you would turn on the treble.